Hi, this is Brian Casey from The Girl and the Fig, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Mourvedre, which is also known as Mataro or Monastrell, and is grown in southern France, also in Spain, and makes up the considerable part of the Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre blend, the GSM blends, and also in Bandol, makes up the majority of the rosé wines, like Domaine Tempier. So the harvest window for Mourvedre tends to be very short, and once the grapes reach their peak ripeness, you have acidity rapidly falling and developing those sort of pruny flavors. One advantage of thick skins is that Mourvedre can withstand really late harvest rains without the berries swelling up and bursting like varieties like Grenache tend to do. In regions like the Paso Robles in California, it's often one of the last varieties to be harvested, sometimes hanging on to the vine until late November. Mourvedre can produce highly perfumed wines. A lot of times you're getting softer tannins. You get some intense fruit flavors. I get a lot of blueberries, blackberries, and sometimes even gamey or meaty flavors. Some examples of Mourvedre may come across as faulty because they have a little bit of that barnyardy flavor to it. And some might think that there's Brett in the cellar, but that's sometimes just a natural component of the wine. You also might get some leather and gingerbread aromas. So I think the grape that I most compare Mourvedre to would be Merlot, because it's typically a bigger style wine, but with softer tannins. So you're getting this full flavor wine in your mouth, but you're not getting that grip from the tannins. For me, Mourvedre is one of those wines that tends to go well with everything because you have those really nice big fruit flavors, but you have those soft tannins. It goes well with beef. The steak frites will be great, and also with the duck confit, and also with several of the hard cheeses. Anything really dry I think would be nice because you're not getting the drying effect from the tannins on the wine, but you're actually getting it from the dryness of the hard cheeses. In many regions of the world, Mourvedre is often blended with other varieties such as Grenache and Syrah in a typical GSM blend. It can be blended to provide color, sometimes a bolder fruit and sometimes a little bit of structure to the blends. In Provence and in the Rhone, it's sometimes blended with Cinsault and Carignan as sort of addition to most red table wines and in some rosés. And in Australia, they will use it to make a fortifying wine similar to a port. So two of my favorite producers for Mourvedre would be Peter Span from Span Vineyards and Mike Skinner from Skinner Vineyards, which is from the El Dorado Sierra Foothills area. This is Brian Casey from The Girl and the Fig, saying know your vines and enjoy your wines.